This is our next great deal. We are in Northside. We are down in the super hot area of Northside. Veen and I have discovered one of the few remaining rehabs down in this area. Let me give you a quick look around of where I am, so you can kind of get a feel. You can see that all of these are nice. Some of them are super crazy nice. And then we come back to our plain little ugly ducking. It's got fairly new vinyl siding, although the color scheme of beige on beige bothers me a little bit. Here's a quick look at the backyard. It's got a rough privacy fence. It has no grass. It's got no charm, and it's got no character. So, wow, I'm selling the hell out of this. It does have a brand new roof, like literally weeks old, dimensional shingles. So, nice job there. I would have gone ahead and done the sub roofs. Were I putting a new roof on this house? And if I were going to keep it, I would probably do that just for consistency's sake. So, but this is me walking in the front door. Man, vinyl composite tile as far as the eye can see. So I've owned property and been investing down in Northside for decades. I lived down there for a long time before the Renaissance happened. And this, for me, was like stepping back in time. This is what almost every house in Northside looked like once upon a time. The same kind of, everything's kind of cheap, and it's been band-aided, and nothing's really been fixed. So heavy patch paint. I'm gonna take up that LV. You can see, wow, the camera really picks up that unpinned plaster up there. I'm gonna take up that LVT, or not LVT, that vinyl composite tile, and I'm gonna refinish the floors down here because they are almost certainly hardwood. I'm gonna replace these windows. This is kind of a classic Northside house in that the ceilings that are just enormously high, and even the windows are huge, and that's one of the things that I love about the architecture down here, even in kind of the plain vanilla salt boxes like this house. The kitchen obviously just needs a hand grenade, and you'll see the kitchen is it's a little more narrow than the house. And I'm going to walk around here and kind of show you back through the dining room. At some point, probably right after World War II, someone installed a hallway here, and this was probably used as a two-family back then during the big housing crunch of all the returning GIs. Maybe before that, maybe it's original, I don't know. It doesn't quite feel like it, though. So I'm probably going to use the space I'm in right now, maybe to put in the half bath, and the space behind it to expand the kitchen. Because the half bath in this house is this tragedy right here. That is the landing at the top of the basement stairs that someone stuck a toilet in. No sink, no nothing, just a toilet. So I'm gonna eliminate that and probably try to move it over to that hallway where I'm not expanding the kitchen. So up we go. The carpet's obviously shot. The flooring up here is a huge mess. We're going to walk into the front bedroom here, and you're going to see more examples of the just horrible level of patching and painting that needs to be done. You can start to see some evidence of why that roof needed to be replaced. But again, great big rooms, great big high ceilings, great big windows. So all this, and that's not just a hole in the carpet, that's a hole in the floor. The floors up here are probably pine, something like that. And the classic Northside closet where it is just deep enough to put a hanger. It's nice and wide, but one hanger deep. Here is the full bath. I'm going to remodel the hell out of this, of course, but I'm probably going to save that tub. I'm going to reglaze it and paint the outside a better color, maybe either black or bright red. But I'm probably going to keep that because I like it. And this just made me laugh. I wanted to show you guys this. That ring is literally at that angle. For want of an extension rod, the shower curtain ring is at like a 25-degree angle. and that just hurts me at some kind of level. So here's bedroom 2, same kind of story. You can see the chimney flashing failure there. That's all taken care of. Another little tiny pokey closet that you know, it will need to be addressed in some way. At least, you know, let's hide some stuff if we can. But the same, you know, sort of murderous patching and painting that needs to go on. And then there is the stairway here to the 3rd floor where there's another real bedroom. First, we just passed a little door, and here I am fighting with my light, so I can show you that. Vina keeps declining my budget request for a lighting assistant when I do these videos, but there's nothing really significant in here. I just wanted to give you a look. There we go. I love my new camera. The images are great, but it seems like the autofocus is a little sluggish. So we'll have to deal with that a little bit. So here we are going up the stairs to the 3rd floor where there is another full-size bedroom up here. This is no, like, squeezy little attic thing. I know it's kind of got an attic shape to it, but even standing full height, I can't touch the ceiling reaching up. So this is a good sized place. Couple more windows to replace. Again, I would patch and paint and patch and paint and patch and paint for days. You've got a couple true attic little storage areas in here. Nothing special. They took down the chimney before they put on that roof, which was a good idea. That chimney wasn't in use. So why have the flashing? Like, why have the bother? Just take it out and roof over it, since you're not using that chimney anyway. And the same thing over on this side. I wouldn't put a ton of money in there. I'd just try to make it look not like that. You know, enclose it, maybe insulate it with some of those little breathing tracks to keep circulation under the roof. I can't remember what those are called, but you know, the little plastic kind of tube things that you put underneath the insulation so you don't age your roof prematurely. So now we go down a flight of stairs, then down another flight of stairs back to the 1st floor, and then I'm going to make a couple of right turns and go down to the basement as well. Back through the dining room here, back through the current half bath, and a squeezy little set of stairs down here that I'm struggling with because I have a camera in one hand and my whole light thing in the other. So bear with me while I try not to die. And the basement is got a poured cement floor and stone walls. Little laundry area over here. So long-time viewers, and there's the door that goes out to the Bilco door outside in the backyard. I love stone foundations. Love stone foundations. Are they waterproof? No, they are not. Ooh, glass block. Yay. So a basement like this, unless you spend a lot of money and effort, it's never going to be completely dry. It's always going to be at least humid down here because the stone foundation isn't at all waterproof. Good looking 40-gallon gas fired water heater. I don't see a date on there, but it looks like it's in good shape. So the reason I love stone foundations is that they are incredibly strong. So almost new. It looks perhaps brand new. High efficiency, gas forced air, Goodman. That's my brand of choice. Some of that maintenance, like that furnace is newer than that. So I think that duct is older and the furnace got replaced and that duct with the sticker on it just got reused. So nothing special down here, at least. So stone foundations are incredibly strong. And that's what I'm looking for. I just don't store artwork in the basement. And that's how I deal with the humidity issue. So look, here we go. Stab lock breakers. That quiet keening you hear in the background is Jerry Fink squealing in pain. That just needs to be replaced. Just get rid of that. It was last inspected in '85. Some rewiring done then, as you can see, but just replace the box and we're off to the races. So actually, my real go-to for this kind of basement is I'm gonna get a dehumidifier, the kind that actually has a discharge tube, as opposed to just the bucket that has to be emptied. And I'm gonna run the tube down to the drain, and I'm gonna plug it in and turn it on, and I'm gonna forget about it. So here we are back at the outside to kind of take another look at that. Notice that this actually has a parking pad right there. It's not a driveway that wraps all the way around the back of the house, but that is gold in Northside. Parking is a premium, and that parking pad there adds easily $20,000 worth of value to this house. So this is a great rehab. It's a little bit complicated, like it's going to need to be touched in every conceivable way, right? There's a lot to do here, but there is real value buried in all that mess, and there are kind of two strategies to take potentially here. One is just do a nice rehab job and clean it up and patch everything and put in a new kitchen and a bath and a half and that kind of thing, and yeah, it'll sell retail very easily. There's another strategy in Northside that is like put a ton of money into it and over improve it. Except in Northside, there seems to be no such thing as over improvement. I mean, yes, it's possible to throw money down a hole, but I've seen people drop shocking amounts of money into a rehab like this, where they're literally kind of changing the character of the house and doing massive landscaping with hardscaping and water features and that kind of thing. And the market demand in that part of the world is still there. So, use your own judgment. If you've never done that kind of rehab before, tread cautiously. But as just a straightforward rehab, this is just a kick-ass deal. So the long and short of it is this can be yours for $89,900 cash. We'd consider some short-term, like 3, 4, 5, 6 month financing. That's going to be expensive. Like we're not offering cheap money. It's probably going to be like 14%, 4 points, money down, real money down, and then a short-term financing. I always prefer the cash deal. So if you want to see more, if you want to talk about it, if you want to get inside and take a look, give me a holler. All my contact information is there up on the screen. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to helping you out. Take care.